Coming up on the Met Report,
MSU Denver enrollment is decreasing. Find out how this may affect student tuition.
I have no intention of balancing our shrinking enrollment on the backs of students.
Denver police sweep homeless people off the streets, causing an uproar in the community.
Is declaring an all-out war on people who are homeless.
The softball squad had a doubleheader against Fort Hays State with a chance to extend their 4-game winning streak. The Met Report starts now.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Alina Perry.
And I'm Avery Anderson. If you're looking to get a student ID, you may be out of luck if you go to the ID Center. That's because they are relocating to the Tivoli station across the hall from the current location. The move will likely take place Monday and will occur with no interruptions of service.
Now that the midterms are out of the way and the end of the spring semester around the corner, it's time to start thinking about fall. Senior level students were able to register for fall classes starting last Monday. For the rest of us, registration will start the Monday after spring break. The fall schedule is already online and students can view the holds that may prevent them from signing up for classes.
Your money is very much on the mind of the university's president. President Jordan gave his annual address to the university this week, talking about falling enrollment numbers, new grad school programs, and private sector funding. He did say he wouldn't balance MSU's checkbook on the backs of the students.
Let me be clear. I have no intention of balancing our shrinking enrollment on the backs of students by simply increasing tuition to offset losses in tuition revenue.
During his speech, President Jordan also discussed the agreement between MSU Denver and the Colorado Heights University. After examining the costs associated, MSU Denver announced they will not move forward with the deal.
After an extensive and thorough due diligence process this fall, our Board of Trustees determined that the expense of getting the CHU campus into usable shape, plus its operating costs, were simply too great a financial risk for MSU Denver.
You may have noticed a few bald officers around campus. Miranda McHodgkins explains what has the Auraria campus police losing their hair.
Every once in a while, we're all due for a haircut, but some need it more than others. It can even be life-changing, like for little Alex who has stage 3 cancer.
They're in a fight right now.
A shaved head means hope, a hope towards a cure. Many showed up to this year's St. Baldrick's event because they've been affected by cancer in one way or another.
My cousin, she had a rare cancer and she passed away when she was 13.
I had a daughter pass away, my sister, that died 7 years ago.
Our own Auraria campus police got involved to support all these people and help raise money.
We got the Auraria Police Department coming on up. Oh yeah!
My 13-year-old daughter, who has hair down to here for the next few minutes, she got involved in this, and I started talking about it at work, and they said, how brave is that? And I said, why is my 13-year-old braver than my officers? And they said, no, we're brave too, and they all wanted to help.
Over 18 Auraria police participated in the event.
It's a big help for the kids. The kids can see us. They won't be afraid of us. They say they can see us as somebody that was wanting to help them.
With the small price of losing their hair, they were able to give hope in the form of $4,000.
This was fun. It was fun doing the fundraising, and I'm glad that so many people at the police department participated and that our campus community and our family and friends supported us. It was great.
It was different because I've never had my head shaved before, so I was wondering what I had in store. So yeah, it's different, but it's good. It's for a good cause.
For the Met Report, Miranda McHodgkins.
It's so amazing to see all the cops in our community really giving back.
Yeah, it's great to see them doing this, and it looks like it was a beautiful day for that event, unlike today. Oh my gosh, all this snow. Well, let's head over to Alex with the weather now.
Well, we did start out pretty snowy today, but we are finally starting to clear up here in Denver. Currently, we're sitting at 25 degrees, and the snow is clearing out in the Denver area, but it's still persisting along the Front Range and south towards Colorado Springs. We are currently under a winter storm warning for the Denver metro area as well as much of the northern Colorado Front Range. By this afternoon, we will be seeing clearing of the entire system, but then by our evening commute, we will be cooling temperatures down. So the main hazard with this winter storm warning is the driving conditions will be fairly hazardous. Now, our average high today is 55 degrees, and so we are well below that average. But we are finally catching up to our average snow for the month. We didn't see any snow so far in March until today, so we're finally catching up to that 11.4 inch average. Now, as we go on into our weekend, we will stay pretty cool tomorrow, and tomorrow night we officially begin spring, believe it or not. And Sunday, March 20th is our official full day of spring for this year. Take a look at this picture. It was taken this week in front of the North Building, and we see the trees are starting to blossom, which is kind of hard to believe seeing as we've been seeing so much snow today. Stick around. I will have your extended forecast coming up in a bit.
Thanks, Alex. When we come back, a former mayor comments on a Denver landmark.
And later in EMET, we get a delicious look at a new museum exhibit. We'll be right back.
In our area, everything changes. There's always new things to see or do.
In your Noticiero TMET, we'll tell you all you need to know about our school.
News about our region and beyond our borders.
Every Friday morning at 10:30 through Comcast Channel 58 in Denver and on live stream in iTunes or Android. Noticiero TVMET, the student voice of MSU Denver in Spanish.
Hey Roadrunners, my name is Mary Kate Newton, Editor-in-Chief of the Metropolitan, our school's weekly student-run newspaper, and this is what we do. Check us out for all the latest in Roadrunners sports, all the latest in entertainment and reviews, all the latest in MSU Denver news and other local happenings. And we are always looking for new writers, photographers, and copy editors, so if you're interested in being part of the staff, visit Tivoli 313. The Metropolitan is the student voice of MSU Denver. Let your voice be heard.
Welcome back. The Denver Police Department and Denver Public Works continue to clear homeless camps. Avery Anderson caught up with some of the homeless population to get their take.
Is declaring a all-out war on people who are homeless.
Yeah, I don't think it has to do with people saying like we want to push these people into services. We want them out of the way of the places we want to have fun.
I mean, because the last couple of nights we have been getting woken up at 4, 5 o'clock by the police and stating that to move on.
It's been a little over a week since Denver police have begun cleaning out homeless camps, and emotions are still running high. Denver Homeless Out Loud, a local group, is taking the charge against these new sweeps.
We are a collection of homeless and formerly homeless individuals, just trying to get organized and get the city to hear us so they can respond to our real needs.
Mayor Hancock has made a call for the city to forcefully use every means possible to sweep and remove and hide all people without housing.
The sweeps have left many in a state of bewilderment and confusion.
I have no idea why they're doing the sweep, because most people are asleep at that time of morning. You know, they sleep, and they come over here like they are combative, trying to wake people up. And most people that get woke up, yes, they're very angry when you wake up, when someone wake you up. But I've been here since November, and I keep it clean. I make sure they stay spotless over here. I sleep here, and this is where I sleep. This is like home to me. I don't feel that no one man, mayor or governor or president, has a right to take that away.
For the Met Report, Avery Anderson. The Cumberland County Sheriff's Office has decided against pressing charges on Donald Trump after a fight at a North Carolina rally last week. The Sheriff's Office announced that they are investigating Trump for inciting a riot after an event attendee attacked a protester that was being escorted out of the rally. The Sheriff's Office has since come out stating that there's not enough evidence to meet the requirements to support a conviction.
State Representative Beth McCann introduced legislation this week that would change the job option process in Colorado. If passed, the Ban the Box bill will prevent businesses from including a box asking about criminal convictions on applications. However, prospective employers will still be allowed to ask about offenses in the interview process. Those against the measure argue that most employers will not throw out the application based solely on criminal offense.
Sports Authority Field at Mile High or Mile High Stadium? The former Denver Mayor Wellington Webb says Mile High Stadium, although Sports Authority pays about $6 million annually for naming rights. Mr. Webb says that the home of the Denver Broncos and the Outlaws was built on taxpayer dollars and feels that the field is a proper salute to the city, the people, and the Denver Broncos.
After several years of requests, your Colorado Rockies will soon have their new and improved fence. The fence will be raised by 9 feet, while the outfield wall will be raised by 6 feet. General Manager Jeff Bridges believes the addition to the fence will make the game more fair and playable. The fence is set to be ready for the Colorado Rockies home opener on April 8th.
The metro area, as well as portions of the northern Colorado Front Range, are under a winter storm warning today until 6 p.m. And now, as we will be clearing this afternoon, doesn't mean that we'll be necessarily warming up. I'm student meteorologist Alex O'Brien. Thanks for joining us. Now, tomorrow morning we will see temperatures at 20 degrees with a wind chill of 15 degrees. Now, as we go off into the day, we will see sunshine and we'll be drying out. But by 3 p.m. we'll see a high temperature of 37 degrees, but the wind chill will be 17 degrees. And now that's going to feel really blistery cold, so bundle up on Saturday. We see temperatures across the entire metro area in the high 30s, Denver at 39, 38 in Thornton. And then we'll see mid to lower 30s in the foothills in Evergreen and Conifer. And now by Sunday, we'll be warming up a little bit more. We'll see 50s across the entire metro area, 53 in Thornton and 54 in Denver. And then we'll see about 10 degrees colder in the foothills, 47 in Evergreen and 45 in Conifer. And now Sunday will be warming up and we'll be drying out as well. Now on Saturday, we see that the snow we had today is moving off into the Midwest, and that is paired with a low pressure system that will be bringing some rain and some thunderstorms to the Gulf Coast states. And then we see over the Rocky Mountain area, we see a high pressure system starting to build in, and that will be drying us out and warming us up. So by Sunday, this high pressure system has encompassed the majority of the central part of the United States, and we'll be seeing warmer temperatures. And the system that we saw today will be moving off of the Pacific coast, and the entire United States will be drying out pretty nicely. Now, as we go into the beginning of our week, we'll see those temperatures continue to warm up. On Monday and Tuesday, we'll be in the high 60s, low 70s. But then by Wednesday and Thursday, we could have a chance for some rain or snow showers. So we'll keep you updated on that. Now, if you are lucky enough to be traveling over spring break, we'll see that in Miami, Florida, we'll have 70s and 80s and showers into this weekend. And Las Vegas, Nevada will still be in the 70s and 80s, which is pretty average for this time of year. And then as we go down a little bit more south, in Cancun will be 75 to 85 degrees all week long with periodic thunderstorms. But if you're staying local here in Vail, we'll see 35 to 45 degrees for the week and a chance of snow on Wednesday. Stick around, we'll have EMET coming up next.
MetMedia.com is a new interactive website. Watch full newscasts from the Met Report. The Metropolitan have you covered. K-Met Radio have everything you need 24 hours a day. El Noticiero TV Met give you news in Spanish. How to advertise with us? Email sales@metmedia.com.
Redstone. Oh, this you crazy mother.
Now joining us for EMET is Ashley Craven.
What's up, everyone? Happy Friday and happy spring break. We made it through midterms, and as a reward, I have a sweet treat for you coming up right after we take a look at this week's Top 5. Coming in at number 5, all you tech lovers, listen up. Starting today, the Denver Museum of Nature and Science wants you to meet the robots. Robot Evolution makes its debut, giving the Mile High a chance to interact with intelligent machines. The exhibition is divided into 4 areas that include cooperation, skills, smarts, and locomotion. At number 4, Walking Dead fanatics will be thrilled to hear that Universal Studios is bringing back the Walking Dead attraction for good. What was once an annual thriller is now a permanent feature due to its high demand by zombie lovers. The attraction starts this summer. Okay, we know the girl can sing and her impressions are totally on point, but her jokes, maybe not so much. At number 3, Miss Grande put on quite the performance for SNL last week, but failed to deliver in a March Madness skit, which has been coined as possibly one of the worst skits on SNL. At number 2, The Bachelor has given out his final rose. After throwing us for a loop, Ben sends JoJo packing and proposed to Lauren. After rumors of Kayla being the next Bachelorette, Chris Harrison cleared things up and announced that JoJo will be the season 12 Bachelorette.
Our new Bachelorette, JoJo!
And finally, for our viral vid at number 1, these bears don't know what to do when a pink balloon finds its way into their vicinity. Well, as you may all know, Bachelor Ben is from Denver, and speaking of sweet things in Denver, the Museum of Nature and Science has a delicious new exhibit. Melanie Townsend gives us a taste of this chocolate paradise.
Count to 3. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of
Folks fell in love with the wonderful world of chocolate in Willy Wonka's story, but now you can actually see, touch, and taste the magic and merriment of chocolate at the Denver Museum of Nature and Science. From now until Mother's Day, the new exhibit takes you on a step-by-step journey of the history and evolution of a beloved indulgence.
So the chocolate exhibit is about this food that we all know and love, and its rich cultural history dating all the way back to the Maya and the Aztec, its origins in the rainforest through today, why we love it and why we enjoy it so much. Chocolate has different meanings all over the world today. So to some families, it might be a sweet treat for special occasions. It might be connected to a holiday like Easter or Halloween, or perhaps connected to a cultural tradition, a certain sweet treat or dessert that grandma or great-grandma used to make. Or maybe someone in the family is a chocolatier, and so it's a family profession. Different people have different values and different interests in chocolate, but it's something worldwide that we all consume and enjoy.
There's plenty of fun features the new exhibit offers, including a chocolate personality test.
We have a fun game you can play where you answer a few questions about your personality, things you might like what kind of chocolate shape do you like? And based on how you answer those questions, we try and guess your chocolate personality.
And a chocolate shop.
We added a chocolate shop. So after visiting the exhibit, you step into a chocolate shop that's full of goodies, sweet treats, candies, and delicious desserts that are made here at the museum by our chef, Chef Christopher. This exhibit is here through May 8th through Mother's Day, and we hope you'll come visit us.
Here people can learn, have fun, and be free if they truly wish to be. For the Met Report, Melanie Townsend.
You know what goes better than chocolate and desserts? Is chocolate and a movie. So grab your sweet snacks and head to the theater for this week's must-sees. Allegiant, the latest movie in the Divergent series, has come and is already under impressing audiences. In this installment, we see Trish, who is played by Shailene Woodley, escape from the dystopian Chicago to find out who has been controlling the city. She is not alone, though, as Four, played by Theo James, a real-life knockoff Dave Franco, tags along just for a little audience eye candy. In true young adult book-to-film fashion, the final book has been broken up into 2 movies, so there might still be hope for the franchise.
Ready?
It's time.
A small boat on the ocean.
We need a solution. We need it now.
And we'll get it.
How?
By not losing our faith.
How long you been married? 14 years. Free her from this. Can you even hear me?
Break out your tissues, ladies and gentlemen. Jennifer Garner stars in the incredible drama titled Miracles from Heaven. Based on a true story, the Beam family's 10-year-old daughter Anna is diagnosed with a rare disease that has no cure. Christy, Anna's mom, sets out as an advocate for her daughter and hopes to find a solution. After Anna has a freak accident, during her healing process, doctors are stunned that Anna's disease has been miraculously cured.
It healed her.
Yes.
Or that's impossible.
Well, that does it for EMET this week. Stay with us. Sports is next.
And the Roadrunners, their 3rd straight regional title.
You love Roadrunner sports, and so do we. From high-flying Metro State action to in-depth interviews with coaches, players, and staff, the Roadrunner Review is here to keep you up to date with everything that is Metro State sports.
Yeah, there we go.
Check us out on Altitude Sports and Entertainment, Comcast CET, and at GoMetroState.com to follow your Roadrunners all season long.
Roadrunners with our impressive comeback.
So tune in and get rowdy.
Now joining us for sports is Michael Jeffs.
Thank you, Avery. The Rainbow is traveling all over Denver this week as the pot of gold landed in Fido's pub right across from Coors Field on Thursday. However, the Rainbow was cut short for Roadrunners baseball as they drop all 4 games against Colorado Mesa. Sunday's game started off gold for the Roadrunners as they had a 4-0 lead in the top of the 5th inning. Connor O'Donnell going 1 for 3 on the day and having MSU Denver's only home run. Pitching struggled after that, though, as Colorado Mesa scored 3 in the 5th and 3 in the 7th. James Young went 3 for 4 with a home run to put Ryan Baca at 0-3 on the season and secure the sweep. Baseball may not have had the best weekend, but softball celebrated St. Patrick's Day 2 days early as the luck of the Irish was on their side. The Roadrunners come into game 28 at 18-10 to face off against the 9-16 Fort Hays State Tigers. The Tigers start off going 3 and out as Christensen strikes out the first 2 batters. However, the Tigers get on the board first with a rocket to center field from Strand, scoring Dobson for a 1-0 ball game. Later in the inning, instead of going home for the tag, Terry goes to first for that force out. The Tigers with a 2-0 lead. That lead didn't last long as Bucco advances to second by a crazy throw from Kylie overshooting first base and scoring Smith. Still in the second, Bakovic saw this ball as it were a pot of gold as she beams one to center field, scoring Anderson and Bucco for a 3-2 lead. Lovis going down on one knee to save the lead for senior Kaylee Christensen. Bottom of the fourth now, and the Roadrunners aren't done yet as Kim got lucky with the costly error by Clark putting this ball just out of reach to score Anderson. Still in the fourth, after an amazing stop, Lovis lofts this ball over Clark's head to center field, and with a short throw to home, Kim slides past for the fifth run. Lovis showing her speed from third base, the Roadrunners get the final out for a 5-2 victory. Kaylee Christensen, let's hear it.
It's easy to go out and pitch when you don't need to worry about striking everyone out. I just try and throw strikes because I know that wherever the ball's hit, that the defense will have my back. I knew I just had to go out there and trust myself. You know, we come here and work hard every single day, and I needed to go out there and not worry about my mechanics or trying to one-up those two. I just needed to go out there and do what I was able to.
March Madness is upon us, and filling out a bracket is a must for any college basketball fan. Met Report's John Madden takes a closer look at this complex world of filling out a bracket.
Basil for the win, and he hit it!
It must be that time of the year again.
And Bakersfield goes to the tournament for the first time!
March Madness. It's where Cinderella's dance, it's where dreams are made and broken at the same time.
Unbelievable.
It's where Selection Sunday takes place, and now it's where the true selection process is. It's where brackets on top of brackets on top of even more brackets happen. It's where 40 million Americans will fill out over 70 million brackets. It's where approximately $9 billion will be wagered. It's where that $9 billion is more than double of what was estimated to be bet on the NFL's biggest game of the year. It's where 70 million completed brackets will outnumber the ballots that were cast in the 2012 election for President Obama. And it's where even the president fills out a bracket.
I'm putting Kansas in here.
Whether you're doing one bracket or multiple brackets, the chances of you getting a perfect bracket, don't even consider it. Leitner.
It's where the odds of getting a perfect bracket is 1 in 9.2 quintillion. Yeah, I didn't know that was a number either.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
It's where minds are changed, often, and it's where mistakes happen. But someone may be perfect one day. So go ahead, fill out your bracket, because it's March Madness, and it's where anything can happen.
Puts it up. Yes!
For the Met Report, John Madden.
Well, as you can see, guys, filling out a bracket is fun, but very frustrating. Alex, how will the weather look for March Madness?
Well, over our spring break, we'll be seeing a little bit of everything. On Monday and Tuesday, we'll be pretty warm, 70 on Monday, 66 on Tuesday, and then we'll be cooling things off a bit by the end of the week with some possible rain or snow showers by Wednesday and Thursday.
Well, great. Well, for all the latest campus news and events, be sure to visit our website at mymetinmedia.com. Connect with us on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. We'd love to hear from you.
To the entire Met Report staff, thanks for watching. We'll see you on campus.